Hi, I'm Darren and welcome to New Factory Classics. Today we're going to discuss DC's Justice League, the fifth movie in the DCEU. First of all, I'm so happy that this movie's only 2 hours long. I'm sure there won't be 4 years of discussion on what was cut from this film. The movie opens with a CGI mustache-removed Superman from a home video where he saved people from a fire. This movie is cursed from frame 1. Cut to today, we see a newspaper that says the Superman is dead. Things look pretty bleak as he was the world's symbol of hope. With Superman dead, aliens are scouting the Earth in order to plan for an invasion. It looks like it's time for Batman to assemble his team. Cut to a bank robbery in England where Diana is still wearing the same outfit that she wore 97 years earlier. Bruce travels to a remote island to try and find Arthur Curry, the Aquaman. He can swim fast and he can talk to fish, the perfect ally for a flying alien invasion. Next up is Barry Allen, the Flash. He can run faster than the speed of light. He cracks jokes all the time and is played by an absolute psychopath of an actor. Barry's dad was wrongfully convicted of his mother's murder. He'll do anything to save his father from being in prison for the rest of his life, even possibly destroying the multiverse. Next up is Victor Stone, aka Cyborg. He was almost killed in an accident until his father resurrected him using one of the mother boxes. He's half machine and knows the entire internet. That's right, he knows that thing that you looked at. Steppenwolf arrives at the Amazonian island and tries to take back a mother box that belongs to him. He arrives with thousands of bug people. If you thought 40 German people with rifles were hard for the Amazons to handle, get ready for thousands of bug people with plasma rifles. After a long chase, Steppenwolf grabs the mother box and pieces out before reinforcements can arrive. The Amazonians light a signal fire that will let Diana know that they lost the mother box. It's nice for them to finally reach out after 90 years. Lois Lane is grieving the death of her fiancé, as with Martha Kent having lost her house not being able to pay the mortgage. Life is not going well for these two. Diana gives Bruce a backstory on the mother boxes and how Steppenwolf plans to combine all three of them to summon his old planet. In the past, the humans, Atlanteans, and Amazonians all band together to defeat Steppenwolf's army. They each took one of the mother boxes and hid it where nobody else could find them. Bruce sets out to recruit Barry or the Flash to the team. Barry is super excited to join. He's super nervous and constantly cracking horrible jokes, and they don't grate on Bruce at all. Meanwhile, Diana sets out to recruit Cyborg. He knows exactly that they've been looking for him, agrees to meet Diana, but refuses to join the team. Aquaman fights Steppenwolf but loses the second mother box. He does, though, save Mira, who thanks him in the Atlantean way by pooping in his bed. We finally get to meet Police Chief Gordon. If we had had a previous Batman movie, he would have had time in there. But since we didn't, we only get 1 to 2 scenes with him. He should just go back to trying to get pictures of Spider-Man. The team goes on their first mission to save people from Steppenwolf. He's looking for the third cube and he's torturing people in order to find it. During their first fight, they fight as 4 separate heroes using their own abilities at the same time, but not working together. If it wasn't for Aquaman showing up and saving the day, they all would have drowned. We find out that the mother box was found in World War I, but has been dormant for the last 90 years. Only after Superman died did it turn on. It called out to Steppenwolf, letting him know that the planet was ready for invasion, and Cyborg's father used it to resurrect him. They all get into an argument about whether or not they should use the mother box to resurrect Superman. What are the moral implications of bringing someone back to life? What are the moral implications of bringing a god back to life? Will he become Doomsday? Will he be something even worse? And is it a forgivable sin to try? Diana has seen the bad implications of science back when she fought Dr. Poison in World War I. In fact, Steve Trevor died trying to stop evil science. They decide they all have no better plan, so it's time to dig up Superman. On a side note, people are perfectly happy with Henry Cavill being brought back into a franchise. Netflix, I'm talking to you. This can be changed back to this. And so they resurrect the space god, and he immediately perceives them all as threats, and he absolutely wrecks them. After beating the rest of the team, he sets his sights on Batman, grabbing him by the throat and attempting to kill him, saying, "Tell me, do you bleed?" Which is a totally amazing callback to his first life, after only 2 minutes of being alive. Being super confused and just newly resurrected, Superman flies off. And also, during all the confusion, Steppenwolf grabs the third box and warps away. The team, having lost all 3 mother boxes, decides to figure out where he is and make the attack. They can't let him destroy the planet. Finally, having a minute of peace with Lois, Superman calms down and is able to piece things together. Unfortunately, it's a small amount of time and he has to go off and fight Steppenwolf. As Steppenwolf executes his plan, the team has to go in sans Superman. Batman drives away from the team, destroys the shield, and accepts his death from all the parademons, but the rest of the team comes and saves him. Now it's time to fight Steppenwolf and pull the cubes apart. Unfortunately, because Superman's not there, he destroys them. Luckily, right at the last minute, Superman shows up and they can fight Steppenwolf, and they finally do beat him. Take that, Ethics. Resurrection of a Space God has won. They break Steppenwolf's axe, and he has fear, and so the parademons who feed off fear attack him, and they warp away. Really no reason is given for this, but that's what happens. Bruce pays for the Kent house, as he is a multi-billionaire and it's a house in Kansas that can't be worth more than $100,000. The team has come together and the world is saved, for we have the Justice League. And now I have seen it, so you don't have to. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.